Alright, hello everyone. It is me again. I've returned Games Closet. Let me just make sure. I think the volume needs to be on like about half, or else the audio is gonna be really messed up. But today I thought I'd do an in-depth review of the trailer for Girl Rules. Now, of course, I saw this the second that it came out. Okay, I was up until 4 a.m. Um, and I kept refreshing the GMMTV page and waiting in anticipation of this trailer coming out, and it's here because I've been waiting for like a year, like with everybody else. I think everybody else was being really impatient. Like, I'm okay to wait a year, but I was waiting during that time. I wasn't calling gay men slurs on the internet for no reason. Um, but yeah, I thought we could do like a little bit of an in-depth look at what's going on. Like, I've watched it multiple times, but I was just kept going like, oh, and not really taking in the details. So I hope now is going to be my opportunity to take in all of the details that are going to be relevant, to see if we can pick up on anything, make some predictions, ask some, keen questions. Okay, are you ready? Let's go.
ถ้าเราจูบกันนะเราจะยังเป็นพี่น้องเป็นเพื่อนร่วมงานกันได้ใช่ปะถ้าหนูอยากเป็นมากกว่านั้นนะ
Okay, first of all, this is such an angle. Okay. First of all, love with red hair. Wow. Okay, listen, when they tease the redhead love like on Twitter online and stuff like that, I was, admittedly a little bit skeptical because I don't know, I just think like the pictures it didn't quite look right. It took me a while to get adjusted. I was like, I'm not buying this red hair. It looks like you just spread on, but like this looks really good. This looks good. This looks good. And you know who else looks good? Namtan, like, oh my god! Oh wow. Okay. Co-workers, right? I am concerned about the level of professionalism, because this is like sort of like a workplace romance. Like, she's running Namtan's character, Prim is running her own, like, I think like ad like agency, like commercial agency or something like that. She's like some sort of director. And this is her style, this is her employee, this is how she's behaving with her employees. But there is no HR because she's the whole business. So I guess that's what you can do when you're running a setup like that. Let's continue.
เป็นมากกว่านั้นนะ
Oh my god. Yeah. So, like, in my whole life, did I ever think I'd see a Namtan love kiss? No. But look at the food that God has prepared for us. Bismillah. Let's continue.
Happy birthday to you
Okay, so I'm pausing a lot. I'm sorry, but like, just messy as hell. I can already tell. Just messy as hell. Just extra number one and messy as hell. Like, I think like this Bambi, and her name is Bambi. She's gonna go in the Hall of Fame of messy lesbian characters. I can already see it, because what do you mean we haven't talked in ages? I haven't seen you in ages. You ran off. I haven't heard from you. And then in the middle of the day, middle of the night, years later, you're knocking on my door and you've got a cake and you've got a candle and you're singing and you've got bows in your hair. Happy birthday to you. Like, oh, what? I've said this once before that I feel like JoJo is the Ryan Murphy of Thailand, and I'm saying it again because I feel like JoJo is the Ryan Murphy of Thailand. Like, this is the kind of thing that would happen in Glee, that would happen in American Horror Story, that would happen over there. I feel like there's so many similarities to be drawn between those two people that I'm not gonna quite get into there. I love both. Like, both of them have created some of my favorite works of queer media. Um, and I feel already like this energy, like, she scares me. I'm just gonna say right now, I'm scared of her. I'm scared of her. I'm afraid. I'm literally shaking. Um, but yeah, messy. And if I was Prim, I would be afraid. I would be afraid. Like, I would still like, like, if that's my boo, if that's my girl, that's my girl. Okay. Now, another thing that I'm gonna say, I haven't read the books, obviously, and I love the actresses, and I support like the pairings and the chemistry of the actresses, and I support like the real relationships that it does appear that these actresses have with each other. They seem very fond of each other, very supportive of each other, and they seem like a good like support network. in this sort of like very judgmental industry. However, I will say, like, I haven't seen the writing that happens in this show. So I don't know if I'm necessarily going to be supporting all the relationships. Like I said, I love JoJo. Top Mew, that was, no. Bones. Dead on arrival. Dead by, what was it, episode 3 or 4? That wasn't working for me anymore. That was done. That being said, Ray's Sand carried, and Ray's Sand is like real true love. So, which of these relationships and dynamics is really going to come through? Like, am I going to be a Prim Bambi shipper, or am I going to say that's toxic because, girl, where have you been? Okay? Exciting stuff. Okay, let's continue though.
พี่คบกันตั้งแต่ช่วงมหาลัยแล้วก็แลกยาวมาจนถึงช่วงทำงานแรกๆอยู่ดีๆก็กลับมาพี่ก็ไม่รู้เหมือนกันว่าเขาต้องการอะไรจะผ่านไปกี่ปีเนี่ยแกก็ยังเป็นคนโกหกไม่เก่ง
Fine as hell, fine as hell. Now, if I pause every time one of these women looks fine as hell, like, I'm never gonna get through this thing, but I do think I have to acknowledge, and is that is that Milk in the background? Oh my god, the virtual cucking of Sasha. Of Milk Pansaw. That's crazy. Oh my god. I will say, like, one thing is, like, these like, everything looks very empty. I guess that's just because we're seeing they're showing off, like, a lot of intimate moments between characters, so they obviously are doing intimate moments in private. But that's like that's like an energy that I'm getting, like a very closed off, like claustrophobic energy. So I'm excited, like, when the show comes out to see, like, how everybody's interacting in public and crowds, and also seeing, like, the cinematography shown off a little bit more. Like, I think because JoJo again has a really good eye for camera angles, so I'm excited to see that. But yeah, hot. Like, oh my god. Like, oh my god. Like, oh my god. Wow. God. Okay, we gotta move on. We gotta move on.
เนี่ยแกก็ยังเป็นคนโกหกไม่เก่งอยู่น้ำเสียงแกมันฟ้องว่าแกยังเป็นห่วงฉันที่แกต้องการอะไรกันแน่บัมบี้เรากลับมาคบกันนะปริม
Again, it's giving, girl. It's giving, I'm afraid. But I don't know if from the trailer, I can't tell Prim to run. Like, I can't tell her to get out of there yet, okay? I need to see what's really going on. And I think I'm only going to see that when I actually see the show. But let's go.
นางแบบคนนั้นโคตรฮอตเลยกูเห็นเปลี่ยนสาวไม่ซ้ำหน้าสักคนก็มีแฟนแบบนี้อ่ะสนใจไป after party ที่คอนโดเราได้นะถ้ากูไปถึงห้องกูต้องได้กลับไปในฐานะแฟน
I'm sorry. Oh! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be screaming, but wow. I'm gay. This, like, ooh. I don't think we've ever gotten to see them having this sort of, like, milk and love, like them as actresses having this sort of dynamic, which is like, I don't know, like, I feel like the dynamics that they've had in the past are very sweet, and this one is a little bit spicy, a little bit hot, so I'm excited to see it. Like, I feel like from the trailer, like, I'm feeling their ability to pull this off in a way that I'm, obviously excited for. I'm also excited to see Milk get into her Boston bag. Yeah, well, yes. So I don't know. Ooh.
ต้องได้กลับไปในฐานะแฟนเท่านั้น
จริงๆเธอก็ชอบเราอยู่บ้างแหละคนเทสดีอ่ะเขาก็ชอบเราทั้งนั้น
No, wait. Who is I don't know who that actress is or that. Lesbian. Okay. Now we're seeing more of this relationship dynamic.
มินคนใหม่พร้อมจะลองอะไรใหม่ๆหรือยัง
พูดแบบนี้คืออยากให้ลองกับเราอ่ะ
แพลเป็นหนูทดลองให้พี่ได้นะ
And see, like, usually I'm like, because I think this is also interesting of like, girl, like, stop telling this, like, you told the straight woman, let me experiment with you, so you can't really be upset about whatever happens to you after that. I'm sorry. I really think that it's about to be pray. There's a W at the end, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how to pronounce her name yet. Pray, like, I'm pretty sure that she is, getting around herself based on the pilot, and I think we see some of that in this trailer as well. So, like, girl, I don't know. I really Don't date the bartender. Date, I don't know, the grad student. View, date me. We're continuing.
แฟนเก่าคุณแบมบี้ move on เถอะค่ะ
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Whoa.
ฉันจะเอากับใครอ่ะ
I'm really sorry that happened. So sorry. Yeah, they're being messy. I'm sorry. Like this is sort of an iconic line. Like, look, listen to her.
ฉันดันชอบ move on เป็นวงกลมซะด้วยสิ ฉันจะเอากับใคร
Like, just terrorizing all the lesbians in her vicinity. Absolutely, as she should. And I think this is the same, like, location and everything that they used in the pilot, which I don't usually see that happening, which is interesting though.
มันก็เรื่องของฉัน แกไม่มีสิทธิ์รู้นะ
ไปต่อ after party ด้วยกันไหม ไหนบอกว่าไม่ใช่เทสไง
เทสขึ้นเดียว
Ah!
ยัง
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to see how those scenes actually play out. Like, I feel like I liked it. Like, I like the trailer in that I like what's happening in the trailer. And I like the scenes that are happening. But it's hard to sort of it's hard for me to say it's a good trailer because I feel like it's not, like, having the same amount of, like, momentum and, like, linearity. Like, it's not really telling me a clear story right now. I almost feel like it's slightly too long. Like, never make the trailer shorter because, this is not actually trying to promote the show. I think, like, this is, I don't know what I mean. Like, I feel like trailers in the West that doesn't have this sort of, like, industry built around, like, okay, we're showing each picture from, the queue, we're updating all the fans are tracking how far along, all the fans are looking about, like, okay, what schedule, like, where is this going to be slotted into the schedule. Like, that's not really something that's happening in the West. So I understand, like, the goals of trailers and promotional materials are going to be different between the two, and it makes sense to, like, show off the dynamics that the characters are going to have. But I think that it's a little bit hard, but I also I will say that I like that it doesn't feel like I'm getting, like, everything that's going to be in here. Like, I feel like there's definitely going to be a lot of twists and turns that I don't quite see. Of course, it's JoJo, so he's gonna work his magic, I trust. But yeah, I'll be interested to see how things actually play out in the scenes, because I feel like this scene, like, that we see right now, like, just sort of throws that away, pushes this person off.
ไหนบอกว่าไม่ใช่เทสไง
เทสขึ้นเดียว
Like, I'll be interested to see what happens before that scene, because right now, like, it feels like it should be a little bit higher energy, but, like, it's not, like, it's something, there's something missing from it, and I feel like it's context. And it was helped last time because the music, I feel like we're gonna get to this in a second, like, the music from the pilot, like, really helped with the momentum of everything, because I feel like it was just one song throughout, and the song was, like, very, like, thematically, like, sort of dark, edgy, sexy music, and this one is sort of, like, not as dark, I'd say, but I feel like we're gonna talk about that more in a second.
ยังสนใจเป็นมากกว่าวันไหนปะ
เราจะให้เป็นอะไรล่ะ
friend with benefit ไหมล่ะ ไม่ต้องมีอะไรผูกมัด
ไม่ต้องมีความรู้สึก treat ความรักให้มันเป็นเกม คนอ่อนแอก็แพ้ไปนะ
Wow. So, and this is the question that people had, like, in the pilot, and I think in, like, some other things, like, I think some fan-made, like, relationship charts, like, these two characters were dating, but are they? We don't see anything that's going on between these two. If these two people start dating, that is kind of messy. That is kind of like, So, and we're just gonna switcheroo. Okay, I'm listening. But maybe there's gonna be like conspiring. Maybe they're like working together. Maybe they're friends. I heard somebody say like fake dating. That could be interesting. Like, what would be really interesting is if it was like fake dating, but like Milk's character Sasha really has feelings for Bambi, like, and is like actually like trying to like date her in a sense, but like so there's a little bit unrequited like unevenness. Now, that being said, that does make me wonder, like, about all the overlaps that I'm seeing between Girl Rules plot right now and the plot of Only Friends Dream On, because they also have, like, exes back to lovers and Only Friends Dream On with, Jack and Dean, and they also have this sort of, like, friends with benefits, but one of the friends with benefits is, like, in love with one of the people in the exes, which it's not entirely clear that that's what's happening here, and maybe JoJo, like, did, or, like, the writers in general for Girl Rules did rework some things, after seeing, like, possible overlaps with, Only Friends Dream On, like, not that they would have to, but that isn't something interesting that I'm noticing, and I hope that there's a little bit, I hope to see, like, how the shows are going to be different, like, as they come out, which I can't believe they're going to be releasing at the same time. Like, number one, like, I'm going to have to mute everything on Twitter. I'm going to only be able to be on Dan and Phil Twitter, and that's already, like, a stretch for me. That's already really difficult. I need to see women. So, yeah, I won't be able to be, maybe I can be on, oh my gosh. I'm going to be watching Cat for Cash, Girl Rules. Maybe I think Cat for Cash and Girl Rules will overlap, like, only, like, maybe for 2 episodes or so, maybe less, actually. Well, maybe, I don't know. Cat for Cash, Girl Rules. I'm gonna be watching Only Friends Dream On all at the same time. How am I gonna get my schoolwork done, you guys? I'm trying to graduate. I don't know. I feel like everybody's gonna be very annoying. They're gonna see me coming down the hallways and they're gonna walk the other way because they know I'm just gonna open my mouth and talk for 2 hours at them about BL and GL. Let me get back to this trailer.
แต่พี่จะเป็นสตรีทคนสุดท้ายที่แพลวชอบแล้วถ้าพี่ไม่ใช่สตรีทแล้ว
See, here's the thing, like, you're the last straight I'll ever fall for. Girl, you insisted. She was not even trying to be with you. She was trying to live her heterosexual delusion. And you said, like, I'll be your experiment. So I think clearly you have a pattern, which, you know, yeah. There are those lesbians that are like, oh my God, straight women. I don't know. I don't understand that. I'm not personally attracted to heterosexuality in women. Heterosexuality in men, tragically, yes. Tragically, that's what I like. But heterosexuality in women, that's not for me. So, like, I'm gonna have a hard time feeling bad, I feel like, for Prey. And I'm gonna feel really bad for men, because imagine all your life, you go, man, dating is really hard for me, dating sucks. I wonder why that is. And it turns out, oh my God, I'm a lesbian. And then you get double decimated by the bomb that is the toxic lesbian situationship. And you go, wow. So I'm joining the monastery. I'm becoming a nun. This is too much. Vow of celibacy. I'm gonna go back to dating men because that was honestly preferable to this situation. But you know what? I wish her the best. I wish them the best. Like, I'm curious. I feel like they're the most disconnected, but unlike, like, in Only Friends Dream On with, like, Tua and Arnold, they seem like they're gonna have, like, an equal amount of turbulence. Like, I'm not I don't know. I feel like Tua and Arnold will be a bit too sweet for me. I do love a little bit of the toxic, you know what I mean. And I feel like the View Mim relationship here is gonna deliver. So, let's keep going. Ooh, they're kissing. Oh, oh, oh.
แค่บอกชอบฉันก่อนเนี่ยมันยากมากเลยหรือไง แล้วถ้าบอกว่าชอบอะจะยอมเป็นแฟนหรือเปล่า
Okay, and here's another thing. Oh my god. I keep doing that. I'm sorry. Here's another thing. I don't love, and I don't know why this seems to be like, well, I don't love in these BLs or GLs when they do all these flashbacks of them being in college or being in high school. Like, I feel like you can have a flashback episode, but I care about what's happening today. I don't really care about what's happening 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I don't know. Like, I just have a hard time. I don't know. And I feel like, yeah, like that kind of pushed me away from watching The X Morning. And I understand, like, the impulse to dig into, like, what happened in the past if you have exes and you have this, like, pre-established relationship. However, I don't like it. So you can always find something else to do other than that. Other than that, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like the flashback, it's just so easy to do them poorly. And then I'm like, oh my god. Can we get back to it, please? But they're in the pool. That's great. That's beautiful. Wow. 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 They swim.
ผลอะไรก็ตามที่ทำให้เธอสบายใจเพื่อที่จะเลี่ยงไม่ต้องยอมรับว่าติดใจ
Ooh,
เรา
bath.
ก็เอาถ้าจะให้แพรคิดแค่พี่น้องมันคงไม่ได้แล้วแหละ นอนด้วยกันไม่อีกคำอย่าคิดว่าเธอรู้จักเราดีพอเลยปะ
Okay, wait. So let's actually get back to, like, who threw the drink at who was throwing drinks? Like, let's actually get to the bottom of this, Loki. Oh my god. Cause who threw this drink? Okay. I'm gonna look closely. Look with my close eyes.
พอเลยปะ
Oh. So I don't think that was one of the main cast. That was... Oh my god. Oh, I liked it.
พอเลยปะ
Okay. So, it seems like something happens where I think this is Sai Z. Throws a drink onto Bambi in this, like, public setting, which is... Girl, no. Not Bambi, no. This is no good. And isn't it, like, I think it's Bambi, she has, like, a fashion line or something that's coming out that she needs, like, the, like, commercial or advertising agency or whatever to help with. So that'll be interesting to see as well. Like, I wonder, like, if we get to follow the line, because I'm again, like, let's be productive, let's have a project, let's do something other than just be messy and kiss each other at the club, you know what I mean? So this will be interesting. Like, I wonder what's going on here. It's probably like she's made some enemies, like, because she's a messy person. We've already established that Bambi is messy. So I'm interested to see, like, did she make some enemies? Like, is this, like, people she's done wrong in the past? Like, is this something connected to maybe her family? I heard a lot of things about, like, what her family has got going on, something like that. It'll be interesting to see. I'd like to see it.
เขาอาจจะแค่ลองใจมึงแล้วก็กลับไปหาผู้ชายเหมือนเดิมอย่าดีกับฉันมากนักสิแล้วถ้าฉันไม่มีแกฉันจะอยู่ยังไงล่ะชีวิตแกไม่มีทางไม่มีฉันหรอกจำไว้
Okay, so we heard a little bit of the OST in the background. I'm excited that they're going with, like, an EDM, like, hyper pop, like, pop-ish vibe. It sounds very bright right now, which I think is usually, like, what happens in these, from, like, pilot, like, things get lighter, compared to the pilot. That's just, like, a pattern that I've noticed. I'll be curious to hear it right now. I'll be curious to hear it and see the music video, I think as of, like, earlier last week, like, maybe Wednesday or something, they were still shooting the music video, maybe before that, so I don't know when that'll be out, but Girl Rules comes out on the March 9th. Which is like 2 weeks, I think, from now. Yay. I'm so excited. Yeah, like what is everybody's predictions? I think this is gonna be a really great show, and I really think that there's gonna be a lot of things that happen that are surprising. But I do think because these are all like fixed pairs in this show, that everybody's gonna end up together, which is like, yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. This is like part of the genre is that, you know, the fixed pairing ends up together in the end, which I'm okay with. Um, yeah, no, I'm excited. I can't wait. That's all the thoughts that I have. I'm gonna end the video here. Let me know your thought. Bye.